the steal. Stop the steal. Stop the steal. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, or do you not? What I'm talking about is how they are trying to steal our $10,000, guys, and we have a limited time to get that. If we pull together as a team, as the SBA, as the Small Business Owners of America, we pull together and we say, hey, you're not going to take this money from us. This is ours. We rightfully deserve it. And how do we know? Let's reflect on history. Let's find out what our rights are. You mandated this for us. Remember this? Yeah, it was called the EIDL Grant, and each one of us small businesses was supposed to get $10,000, and we haven't got that. Why? Because you're stealing it from us. Let me inform you, the SBA has capped EIDL loans used to cover small business operating expenses at $150,000 per business, instead of a congressionally mandated maximum of $2 million. Similarly, the SBA placed caps on EIDL grants, limiting small businesses to $1,000 per employee, up to $10,000, rather than congressionally mandated $10,000 for every single eligible small business, regardless of size. Such caps have hurt businesses needing capital to carry them through the pandemic and corresponding economic slowdown. Lack of access to capital has crippled our nation's smallest and most vulnerable businesses, including minority-owned businesses. Now, who signed this? Who signed it? Cornyn, Rosen, Fisher, Schultz, Round, Cortez, Maestro, Boozman, Kramer, Cassidy, Volin, Loeffler. And where is it? We're not crazy. This was actually mandated by the United States. And what about you? What about this, Maxine Waters? When you guys came here and told us, hey, we're all on board with you. We agree with you. This is what you guys said. This is what you guys promised us. And this is what's going to happen right here. So we go down, and they said, under the CARES Act, emergency EIDL grants were to be made in the amount of $10,000 within 3 days of receiving the application. And we've all put that application in. We haven't gotten it. However, SBA has taken much longer to disperse funds to businesses. Furthermore, the Trump administration used its discretionary authority to severely limit these awards, permitting businesses to claim just $1,000 per employee. This means that currently a sole proprietor or family-run business with only 2 or 3 employees cannot receive the full $10,000 allowed under the statute. When SBA chose to place arbitrary limitations on awards amounts and ration available fundings rather than request new appropriations, as it was willing to do for the PPP, it failed small businesses and private nonprofits and counted on these funds. With the new $10 billion in funding for emergency EIDL grants that the interim COVID-19 Act provides, the administration should remove limitations it imposed that prevents businesses from receiving the full $10,000 grant. Businesses that have previously received reduced grants because they had fewer than 10 employees should receive the full amount, and going forward, new recipients should receive full awards as well, regardless of their size. Furthermore, to prevent the administration from once again refusing to request additional appropriations when program is fully subscribed, SBA should notify Congress as soon as the funds begin to run low, rather than cut the amount of small businesses receive. In addition, it should dedicate the resources it has received for administrative expenses to ensure the loans will go out with statutorily mandated 3-day time frame. With the goal expanding access to this assistance, SBA should also conduct dedicated outreach and technical assistance to ensure the small businesses are aware of and able to access EIDL loans and grants. This includes concerted efforts to serve truly small, unbanked, and underserved businesses, including minority women and rural businesses. That's everybody. That's all of you. That's everybody with the small businesses. This is mandated for us. This is supposed to be in our pockets right now as we speak. Now, who signed this? Pelosi, Schumer, Velasquez, Cardin, Maxine Waters, and Sherrod Brown, ranking member. Where's our 10K? We are going to call up and we are going to demand this, because you know what? We are going to stop the steal of this $10,000 for us small business owners that were supposed to get the full $10,000. We are coming at it, and we are coming at it now. Get ready, people. Are you ready to back me up on this? Are we ready to go forward as a team and say you cannot treat small business owners like this? We are coming for our money. We are coming for the SBA $10,000 EIDL grant that was promised to us in the CARES Act in Section 1110. This is a call to all you small businesses out there to say, hey, we're going to stop the steal. We're not going to let this happen. We're not going to let the government make us promises and not keep them. So we're going to call our congressmen, we're going to call our senators, and we are going to tell them that we demand the mandated $10,000 that we were supposed to get as a small business that we never got. So it's time now to act now before the end of the year, people, because time is running out. And we're not going to let it run out without us getting our money, and we are going to stop the steal of our idle grants now. I'm with you. I got your back. Let's do this. In the description below, there will be links to the state capitol and the switchboard. You need to call that switchboard and get with your congressmen and your senators and say, hey, I want my 10K. I want my idle grant that was promised to me in the CARES Act. So we need to make those calls and make this happen now. Stop the steal. 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 Stop the steal.